welcome to this episode of the Myo Minute. I am Carmen Woodland, your host. I'm an online myofunctional therapist, and today I'm talking about my ultimate guide to sleep disordered breathing. So I'm going to talk about a few things with it. I will make sure that you have the link here to be able to go over to my website and read that because it's a pretty extensive guide. Most importantly, I want to talk about the concern with sleep disordered breathing. Many of you guys don't sleep well. You don't have quality sleep. It's affecting your life in many different ways. But the thing I want you to realize and understand is that chronic sleep problems are at an epidemic level. They have lifetime, long-term consequences such as heart disease, um, Alzheimer's, lots of chronic conditions. And so what I encourage you to do is if you're this person who does not sleep well, you have trouble falling asleep, you wake up a lot during the night, I encourage you to go through this guide that I have created. It's a deep dive, talks about the different types of sleep disordered breathing, which is something as simple as mouth breathing. Then there's snoring, there's upper airway resistance syndrome, there's sleep apnea. And there are two types of sleep apnea. One is obstructive, which is what I work with in myofunctional therapy. And then there is central sleep apnea. I talk about the sleep study, how they diagnose sleep apnea. I really talk about the symptoms. These are the big red flags that I want you to be thinking about. So, if you or somebody that you know is affected by sleep, and this could be a child. And so let me back up just real quick. So I said affected by sleep. What I mean is affected by poor sleep quality. This can be a child. Childhood sleep apnea is very often overlooked, and it can be a big concern too. So I definitely talk about symptoms in children versus adults. And seek out help. If you are a mouth breather, that's something that I help work with. If you're somebody who snores, that's something I help work with. Myofunctional therapy is a great adjunct therapy to people who have mild to moderate sleep apnea. So do not, this is where I really want to stress, do not just accept this as your normal, because the long-term consequences can be deadly. Sleep apnea is deadly, and complications from sleep apnea are very expensive, and it's a very degenerative disease that it's important to make sure that you stay on top of it. So I will make sure where you're watching this video that you have the link to head on over to my website and read the Ultimate Guide to Sleep Disordered Breathing. And I will see you in the next episode of the Myo Minute.